Hello, Pokemon trainers. Welcome to the King's Court. Okay, so this is going to be part 14 of what I like to call the Path to Power series. This is a series where I basically try to climb the online Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC ladder and overall try to improve my own skills and come back here with the recording games in basically a commentary style of play by play. So this is a team I actually just barely put together. Now, this team was put together because I really wanted to use Garchomp. I love Garchomp, Cynthia best girl by the way. And so basically I managed to find a team that looked really good, but I did make a few alterations to my own personal liking. Like this, so basically this team consists of Torkoal, Charizard, what was else? Garchomp, obviously, which by the way you will be seeing a lot later. Dragonite, Jumpluff, which I'm not gonna lie, I actually am enjoying Jumpluff. My Charizard just knocked out that Ursaluna Blood Moon. Let's go. And shoot, what's the sixth one? Dang it, I'm drawing a blank on the King Gambit. Yeah, King Gambit, and that one also comes up later. So if you enjoy these videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, see more Pokemon content. Let me know in the comments. Who's your favorite Pokemon champion? Mine definitely goes to Cynthia. I'm totally biased, I'll admit it. So let me know in the comments your favorite. I know channel member Michael really likes Steven, and I'm pretty sure channel member Miguel, I think his is either Steven or Wallace. I'll have to ask him again. So he'll probably let me know anyways. And that's pretty much everything. So, as you can see, I started off with my Torkoal and Charizard. Basically, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to basically not even sugarcoat it. I just wanted to go and hit hard. So I had my Charizard that's fully invested in speed and offense go for the Heat Wave, and my Torkoal go for Eruption. Basically, I'm going all firepower. So the reason I terrestrialized right here is because I had a feeling that this Hisuian Arcanine was going to use like Rock Slide or something, so that, you know what, I'll just remove the flying weakness. But even without the flying weakness, Charizard really can't take a hit. Unfortunately, that's just one of the issues with Charizard. Although, that's to be expected. So Torkoal is actually going to finish off the Arcanine thanks to Earth Power. Alright. And the Whimsicott is close to being knocked out already. So I'm thinking I could probably just like send out whatever Pokemon they have left. Okay, it ended up being a Incineroar. This is okay because I wanted this. Basically, all I cared about, even though they have the Tailwind set up, all I cared about was knocking out the Whimsicott, because this way I can have my Torkoal and my other, because I was thinking, okay, I can't terrestrialize again. So they're obviously going to want to go after my King Gambit with like Flare Blitz or something. So basically I was thinking, you know what, let's just use King Gambit, take out the Whimsicott, and that way, because they are definitely going to take the bait to go for my King Gambit, and that way Torkoal can come in and hit it with Earth Power. And let's see if I'm right. Yep, I knew it. Again, you can sometimes like figure out what you're like. You got to sometimes give bait to your opponent. Now, did the crit matter? I don't know, actually. Flare Blitz has a lot of base power, the sun is out, and it's stabbed from Incineroar, so I'm not really sure. So my Torkoal is going to come in, hit with a Earth Power, and I still got my Garchomp left. So I pretty much got game right here, because no matter what, if they attack either of them, the other Pokemon will just finish them off. So I pretty much got this one right here. I'm thinking, you know what, I could go Bulldoze just to, to singularly attack the Incineroar, but I'm also thinking, you know what, I could just Earthquake right now and he'll finish it off. Because I was thinking, Incineroar, aren't like super fast, thank goodness. Like, they can be, but they're not like they're not like Infernape or Blaziken fast. So I was thinking, you know what, Garchomp should easily be able to knock it out. So that's what I did, and Garchomp got the win. All right. So that's game one right there. For the record, if you're new to the channel, which for the record, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Appreciate it. And if you're a returning viewer, hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a good week. This is in the Path to Power series. This is basically, I try to do a best 3 out of 5. I try to win at least 3 games out of 5, but if I lose, I'll better luck next time, basically. So I actually managed to get one win there. So let's see if I can keep this momentum up. So they're gonna start off with their Snorlax. I haven't seen Snorlax in a while. I actually like Snorlax, and the female. Man, the name I'm drawing a blank. I'm starting to become that. Has anyone else seen that Incredible Hulk meme? Like me and Chilling or Miguel were talking about this. I'm starting to become that meme where I'm forgetting the Pokemon's names. At least some of the more newer ones. Like I think up to Gen 7, Sun and Moon, that's where I start to have an issue memorizing some Pokemon names. Shoot, even some in Gen 6, actually, I have a hard time memorizing. So, I managed to take care of their, I think it's Indene, and my Charizard is knocked out. So, the Snorlax is still there, and unfortunately, now I was thinking, okay, if Rock Slide, my Torkoal can live that, and Eruption should finish it off, but unfortunately, the flinch. Dang. What can you do though, right? So I'm going to go King Gambit because this way rocks really won't affect it that much. And they're going to go out with a Scyther. Not expecting Scyther. If I had to guess, it's probably Eviolite Scyther. So I'm thinking, you know what? Eruption almost knocked it out. The sun is out. So Eruption should also pretty much almost guaranteed, if not knock out, really weaken the Scyther. So that way my King Gambit could take care of it. But I was not expecting a close combat. Honestly, I should have terrestrializes right there, actually. Because my King Gambit is actually terrestrialized fire. So it wouldn't resist, but it would not be weak to fighting. So that's my bad right there. The Eruption is going to hit, but unfortunately, it actually didn't. So I'm actually in a touchy situation. That's my bad for not terrestrializing my King Gambit. So I'm in a interesting position where it could go either way if I'm not careful. So I'm thinking, you know what? There was no Trick Room set up, so my Pokemon are naturally faster. At least my Garchomp is. So I'm like, you know what? Dragon Claw, let's go. So they're going to manage to hit first. Makes sense. Scyther is really fast. And they're going to hit the double wing beat. And they're going to double hit my Garchomp. Luckily, it only does like a quarter damage each. So my Garchomp is living. And they got damage from Rub Skin. Thank goodness. And Dragon Claw is going to finish off the Snorlax. So that's good for me right there. And the Eruption is going to finish off the Scyther. Okay, so now they're down to one Pokemon left. And I got my Torkoal and a fully healthy Garchomp. Alright, sweet. Man, I love Garchomp, honestly. It's been one of my favorites ever since Gen 4. Let's see. Okay, well, not a fully healthy. I forgot the dual wing beat. But it's against another Torkoal, so I should be good, because like I said, the Indene female didn't set up a Trick Room. I know they usually run it, so I'm good there, because that means my Pokemon will hit first. Although, I'm thinking, you know what, I should play it safe, and let's see, because I'm assuming they're going to try to, probably spam off Eruption or go for Earth Power to try to knock out my Ornithorkel. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna protect on my Garchomp, just basically to see what's gonna happen. So this shows right here that their Torkoal is faster than mine. So mine's minusing the most speed. So in this current, if the Trick Room did set off, that would be good. But unfortunately, it didn't. So unfortunately, I lose my Torkoal, but this does mean that I know for a fact that this Pokemon isn't going to be able to... If they protect, that's fine. That's only one turn. They don't have any other Pokemon. So either way, Earthquake should finish it off. And yep, Stab, Earthquake, Garchomp. A classic. Gotta love that. Alright, so that means I got 2 games already. This game kind of went by kind of quickly. That's Snorlax. Man, that flinch on my Torkoal really messed me up, but I managed to make the comeback, so I managed to get that win. All right, so that's 2 so far. See if I can get one more. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, I can't remember who I start. I really liked starting off with Charizard and Torkoal. So, oh, okay, I still do that. So it's another Indene team. So they're gonna go. The Psychic Surge is gonna go off. Now, if I remember right, I think that's gonna come up later on with my opponent trying to use a priority move. But If this is the same game, I'm not sure. We'll find out. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, just like last time, they're gonna probably want to terrestrialize. I mean, not terrestrialize, hit with rock slides. So I should terrestrialize my Charizard to avoid any crazy damage. Because hopefully, if their Arcanine isn't fully invested in attack, maybe it can live at least one hit. Maybe. So they're going to switch out into their Tyranitar. Okay, that could be an issue. That's actually, unfortunately, one of the issues with this team. There's not really anything to take advantage of water weakness. Should probably look into that. So I'm going to terrestrialize my Charizard, and now it's pure fire. So luckily, I don't got to worry about Rock Slide 4 times weakness. So I'm going to just go for the Heat Wave. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to do as much damage without the sun, but at least it did do some chip damage. And they're going to go for a Wild Charge on Charizard. Okay, thank goodness I terrestrialized. And Earth Power is, dang it, not enough to finish it off, unfortunately. Even though my Torkoal is fully invested in special attack, Torkoal's special attack isn't that good, sadly. Although, hey, what can you do? So, I want to get rid of this sand, so I'm just thinking, you know what? They had Wild Charge, and obviously they're going to be running Rock moves. I didn't want to take a chance of losing Dragonite yet, so I'm like, you know what? I'll just go into Garchomp. Sand is up, so at least, even though it's not Sand Veil, its special defense will go up. Alright, so they're going to protect. Makes sense. And another Heat Wave is going to go off. Again, won't do that much damage, but a little chip damage is always appreciated. So let's see. Heat Wave right here. Okay, cool. And Rock Slide. Now that will finish off my Charizard. Although, 2 hits from Rock Slide, you know what? If a Charizard can live at least 1 hit from a rock move, that's a win in my book. And my Garchomp did take some damage, but luckily it resisted rock. So I'm just going to throw back in my Torkoal to get rid of that to get rid of that sandstorm. Bring the sun back. So I was also considering maybe I could just put out Dragonite because it is running Stomping Tantrum. But at the same time, I was like, the rock moves could still be an issue for Dragonite. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go with Torkoal just to get rid of that sand. So I could also just go for Earthquake because I was thinking I'll lose my Torkoal, but if I can knock out both of their Pokemon at the same time thanks to Garchomp's Earthquake, that's good for me. So they're going to withdraw their T-Tar. And they're going to go back into their Indete. And they're going to terrestrialize as well. Okay, cool. And it's going to be on their Hisuian Arcanine, and it's going to turn into normal. Okay. That's fine, because their Arcanine is already close to being knocked out anyways, so that's fine for me. So I'm just going to have Torkoal Protect. I love doing this. Protect, and then just spam. Right here, yeah. I think my opponent forgot that the Psychic Terrain is up, so that means no priority moves. So, yeah, okay. Earthquake, and it's going to finish off the Arcanine. But the Indete was able to survive, so stink. That sucks for me, but at least that means my opponent's down to 2 Pokemon. Tyranitar and Indete. Oh, wait, no, 3. I forgot. Sneasler. Man, this thing is good. Man, I've used Sneasler a little bit online, but it's like one of those Pokemon that's so good, I feel almost like it's unfairly good. You know what I mean? Like right now in Regulation H, I feel like Sneasler is just one of the best Pokemon, period. And all the VGC data sheets I see of usage throughout the week, I like on Twitter and stuff, I swear Sneasler is always like one of the most top used bonds. So, man, I really gotta like build another team with Sneasler. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments, and let me know any other Pokemon you want to see on a team. Okay, so they're gonna hit my Torkoal. So that could be tough right here because if both my Pokemon fall asleep, there's really not much I can do. Although if they knock out one of my Pokemon, that's fine because I have my Dragonite with Inner Focus and a Lumberry. So I don't got to worry about that. So I did have a plan just in case they did manage to make both my Pokemon go to sleep. So we're both down 1 Pokemon each, but unfortunately one of mine is asleep. So they kind of had the advantage right here. So they're going to go for the acrobatics. Garchomp libs it, thank goodness. And it's also going to get hurt by the rough skin. And Earthquake will finish off both of them. All right, let's go. So, unfortunately, I did lose my Torkoal, although I had no idea how long until it would have woken up. So, it's one of those necessary sacrifices sort of things. So, that means now they got one Pokemon left. I got my Garchomp, but I still have my Dragonite that hasn't taken any damage yet. So I'm just gonna put, and this is like I said, this one's running Lumberry. So if they try to do like any shenanigans, like I don't know, like burning or T-Tars used to run. I think they used to run Thunderwave. I believe that was a set. So just in case it's running anything crazy, I got the Lumberry to protect my Dragonite. So let's see. Sorry if anyone heard that. That was my phone. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake again because if Earthquake won't hit my Dragonite, thank goodness. But also, even if it doesn't knock it out, Stomping Tantrum will finish it off. And I got the win right there. Let's go. Okay, so Garchomp, OP. Cynthia was right to make it her ace. Best girl, by the way. So, that's it for this week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see any other specific Pokemon in any future games. And let me know what you think of this team. And if you got any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. And I'll see you next time. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye.